Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld. So right now we are in a bit of a frightening place right here. We were in the middle of a dry thunderstorm, now still a rainy thunderstorm, so we might not be completely out of the weather, although this rain will help. Really wish that this roof was not covering this spot right here. Basically, this dry thunderstorm happened. We got two strikes of thunder, one about here, that ended up destroying our geothermal generator. So we are in a very scary spot. Also, it's 100% good. Destroy our nutrient paste dispenser. There's nothing we could do about that. We honestly might as well even have our people prioritize these fires if me right-clicking would actually work. I don't know why that's not working, but whatever. They'll just do their own thing right now then, I suppose. But anyway, so this is very scary for us because we are about to run out of power basically completely because all of our batteries are almost depleted. So what I'm going to want to do as fast as possible is get all of this stuff cleared out immediately. I honestly might even disregard repairs for the time being. We'll see how things go. It's good that they're putting out the fire still, but it's really annoying that it's still spreading. I don't know how it spread there because it literally went through the wall because this wall has received no damage to it. But basically, oh shoot, here's raiders, aren't there? Yep. I was expecting that. Basically, because we haven't had much of a raider attack in a long while, so I was pretty much expecting that raiders would attack before we would get this whole issue settled. So that's gonna make things even worse for us, to be sure. But there's only two of them, so we should be able to handle them okay. Especially since we have two guys who are pretty fully healed. Oh, they're eating that food way over there. Okay, at least that food exists. Because that'll allow our gardens to keep growing and our people won't starve to death because they'll walk all that way over there. Although they are hauling it right now, when I really would not consider that a priority, dudes. Not at all. But you guys should be... Okay. I cannot focus on repairing. Not at all. So we're taking that off the list, and everyone is just going to haul as much of this junk as they can, if they'll actually do it. Lady, where are you going? Is she plant growing? Because if she's doing that, I gotta get rid of that as well. Yeah, you are not working on the plants. That is not a priority at all. I just need all of this stuff hauled immediately. These raiders are not going to... Oh, that's the combat supplier leaving the range. I'm pretty sure these raiders aren't going to be able to cause any serious problems for us because there's only two of them. I should check what equipment they have. We only have two people with guns, but one of them is an Uzi, so we are pretty well equipped. This dude has a pistol, this lady has a pistol, and it's an assassin and a miner. Okay, so that assassin is a little bit frightening, but no one else really is. I mean, or at least the other dude isn't really all that scary, and they're both wounded, so they might heal up completely before they come get us, but they usually don't. They're usually a little bit wounded still, unless they're in much higher groups. Okay, here they go. They're beginning their assault. So how do we want to set this up? Probably would be a good idea to set both of our guys right there, because I think the only thing really surrounding... There is this one cactus... And, of course, there's all the berry bushes. But then, I don't know if you could use the berry bushes for cover. Are things listed as being covered? No, it would... That's something that I hope gets added into the game later as well, now that I think about it. If descriptions for things like the cactuses or the scrap would say that they are cover, that would be very helpful in this game. So let's go ahead and move our people into good cover. Really? With this one... I'm pretty sure that Guns and Reed will be able to handle it. Because these people are still really wounded. I need to consider, though, where's a good spot for the prisoner bed? We'll have to set up a prisoner bed, even if we even catch these two alive, in this room right here. But that's perfectly fine, because that's the room that I was planning to make a prisoner room eventually anyways. So they're getting a little bit close. Might as well switch our time at this point. Oh ho ho! Their assassin is almost down. Oh man, they're both almost down. Yeah, this is a very, very bad position for them. One person dead. The second one almost down, at least, if not dead. Oh my god, I can't believe she's still living. Yep, okay, they're both dead. That's a shame. It would have been nice to capture one of them. But, you know, it's super good that that went as well as it did. So let's see. Does the research table doesn't require any power? That's awesome. I never would have guessed that. So let's see, hopefully we'll be able to fast forward time before too long, because it's always a little bit of a nuisance when you aren't able to do that. And this, once again, makes me really wish that I did not have these two, because it would have been nice if they were not walking over all this scrap in order to bring it to the destinations. That's a very small, but very surprisingly significant thing that I really need to learn how to manage properly in this game, setting up the dumping areas so that people aren't walking all over them. What do we have here? A trader is passing by, an industrial trader. Does that mean they just feature in selling, oh, I can't trade with them. I'm amazed I was even able to reach them without the power. I would have thought that the game wouldn't have said anything about it. So let's go ahead and nutrient paste dispenser is 90. So we do have enough to build it along with the geothermal generator. But of course that is our main priority over all else right now. So let's even set up the blueprints for building that thing. It's still connected to the wall, which is pretty awesome because, okay, we're starting to get in a bit of a rough situation because our people are starting to get a little unhappy. I think we should get all this built before we have any risk of her going psycho on us, especially since the period that she spends outside, for the most part, makes her happy again. But you know, yeah, we're almost done building this thing. Our people should, mental instability shouldn't be an issue for us right now, at least, because I think it should be going, pretty high up once this issue's dealt with. So I need to ask myself, do I want to extend this wall? I honestly think I do. I think I want to get rid of these two pieces once everything is repaired, so I can actually sell them again, since you can't sell damaged equipment. And I'll probably make the wall going up this way. That way my units, that way there's another space in case there's another fire that starts over here, another space that the fire has to travel. And in addition to that, so my people can get entirely around it, around the geothermal generator, if it needs to be repaired, or if a fire is started on it, or has started on it, I suppose. God damn, it's getting dark. Probably because it's nighttime, I would, I would suppose. Is that everything? Yeah, it looks like everyone's going to sleep. Does her sanity still go down when she's sleeping? It goes up when she's sleeping, even if they're sleeping in the dark. That is nice to know. So everyone's gonna be really hungry tomorrow, almost certainly. So they're gonna have to eat a bit more of that stuff, or get that geothermal generator built as soon as possible. Let me see. In all honesty, Reed, how much sleep do you need? Not very much. Let's actually go ahead and have her prioritize. Oh shoot! No one has construction. Oh, one person does. Still, that was a bit scary for a moment in my mind, because I was like, oh god, no one's gonna be working on construction. This is very scary. So let's, no, repairs can wait. Actually, repairs are fine, because I only need one person building, if I'm correct. And let's have her prioritize this right now. You could always get sleep a little bit later. I want us to get that power up and running now, so we don't have to worry about any troubles in the future. Now we actually have to worry about building graves. Let's go ahead and put some, just right about here for starters, I suppose. We'll just put 2 graves right there. That way we'll build them and get stuff going. We could put some solar panels, like, over here, or something like that. We'll probably need a lot more solar panels in the future. Like, maybe actually over here would be fine. I don't know. We could always dig into this mountainside and put solar panels, like, all over here. But we'll figure it out, you know. We don't need to worry about that entirely right now. You gonna be happy now, lady? Gonna be happy inside? She'll be happy once she gets some food, that's for sure. Oh no! Oh, we're still not getting quite as much power as I need us to be getting. Let's go ahead and set the new structure for the wall going. And I'll actually put one wall right there, just to make sure that the power still connects, you know? Because, you know, I'm a better safe than sorry kind of guy. Nice! Our picks are stronger again. Let's actually go ahead and go for the blasting charges this time then. I really love gun turret cooling, but I think we're going to say no to that for the time being. And let's actually start putting down this metal flooring right here as well, because I said I was going to do that this episode, so by golly, I'm gonna do that. I presume I can't put it over graves? Apparently I can! Which is pretty nice, because I think I actually made a mistake by putting those graves there. I want this metal flooring on top. Solar panels can 100% go on metal flooring, right? Yeah, okay. I would be really surprised if they couldn't. So that took up a lot of our metal, but if it is true that fires... Oh, god damn it, lady. God damn it. If it is true that fires will not spread over, Riggs, come on. I need to make Riggs a miner so she can actually free herself from that prison she's put herself in. Oh my god, sometimes the AI in this game is so stupid. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What was I talking about just now? I don't know, I completely forgot. Let's go ahead and sell that piece of wall. And then once this one's repaired, we'll sell that one instead. We definitely need to actually get some more solar panels going now, though, because we are not, gaining any power, which is frickin' awful. Apparently, we got to the point where, instead of gaining power, we were just maintaining it, which, is nice in some regards, because, obviously that means this geothermal generator has gotten its full use. Like, all of this stuff is, what a geothermal generator has the capability to power, but obviously it's also very bad for us because we need to be gaining power rather than having to lose it all or not be able to power every single room we're running. So obviously some solar panels will be a huge help for that. I don't know why we haven't picked up these dudes to bury them in the graves yet. I would prefer to do that before they get covered up by metal. And honestly, something I do need to consider is whether or not this is actually enough space to stop fire from spreading. I'm not sure. You guys will have to help me out with that if you can. Because I don't know if you need, like, one more layer of blocks. I could see how three lanes of metal would be much more effective than just these two running along here. But, you know, oh, poor Reed, actually, maybe lucky Reed, since she's actually sleeping in a dark room rather than one that's fully lit. I should also definitely put metal flooring in this room, but I'm gonna wait just a tad bit before starting any of that. Sorry about the phone in the background. I'm actually kind of surprised that's the first time that's happened, and I don't even know if you guys can hear it. But, let's stop now, so that's good. Let me see. I forgot! I want to check the trader that's flying by this area, so let's actually prepare to do that in a sec. I still have both of those growers set up? Yes. Okay. Guns, once you are done eating, I will go ahead and select you to go on in here. Open communications, my good sir. This one. Oh, man. He has so much metal, and it is going for so cheap. Let's go ahead and sell 39 of this. Or 40. Oh, no, it went to 39. Thank you. That'll give me 312 cash. So we'll go ahead and do that trade. Is he selling anything else as well? No, he is not. It would be nice to buy a slave, but we are nowhere near the funds to buy one anyways. How much metal could we buy? Still not very much. Metal is so frickin' expensive from these dudes. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna purchase any then. I think I'm just gonna wait for now. Because really, that 21 that we got before wasn't, that 21 we got before wasn't really much of a deal at all. Okay, so apparently metal cannot be placed over graves, which makes a hell of a lot of sense. So, oh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. Oh, but I need an equipment racks. Okay, let's do this. Let's let's at least first have our people, pick up these guns, so everyone has a weapon equipped on them. Then, oh, they just left comms range anyways, okay. I was gonna say we could plan on our next thing being an equipment. Oh, blasting charges, nice. Freaking awesome. Let's go ahead with, let's go with the gun cooling turret, because or gun turret cooling, because that is a really, that is really such a good thing to get going for your squad. Let's also haul out these two things. I don't really want those chilling in my base. Oh, I was wondering why there's no light in this room. We need to add more lamps in because our ones got destroyed. So we'll put one lamp there. We can now sell that, which will allow us to put an additional lamp right there. I should almost certainly have someone prioritize hauling all that metal out there because we need more metal for sure, if for nothing else than to get some more solar panels, because obviously we are still not generating nearly as much power as I want us to be. I can't believe I didn't notice that before, that we were just sustaining ourselves rather than gaining any power. Definitely would have been a very good thing for me to have noticed if I was more privy to that, because obviously having some solar panels would have really helped us out in that fire. But you know, I'll just say it's a lesson learned to teach me that I need to get some more solar panels built earlier my next time starting off a colony. Oh, good lord! I just want power to. I just want enough power in the batteries to last the night. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is right now. Look at that weird square that's glowing around the lamp. That must be something that happens when, like, this one square is so much brighter than the rest of them, while with most other lights, like, it covers a small area around them that's really bright. I think that must be just because it's, like, stuck in a closed-off area. So let me see. Someone did haul the metal, which is awesome. Guns is doing research throughout the night. I appreciate that, my good sir. Let's go ahead and make, probably, in all honesty, 3 more solar panels. We can't afford any more than what we just set up right here, but I think we could set up, I think 4 going would be a really smart idea for us, and it makes me think I really should also put some metal surrounding them. I just wish metal did not cost so much. I mean, metal flooring didn't cost so much, but I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, that's how much we could get right now. That's unfortunate. But that'll have to do. Oh no, I want to stop her so I could get those 2 blocks in the middle. Whatever, I'll just cancel those since those are completely irrelevant right now. And then, O'Donnell, you could go ahead and, prioritize picking up some of that metal again. I need to start mining somewhere else for metal, though, so I need to decide where I want to do that. I could do that spot, but that spot is a little bit far, but in all honesty, it might be the closest. Like, there's a lot of mining potential areas on this map, but there aren't really actually any close by my base, which definitely sucks. Because this amount of metal is gonna last for quite a bit, but it's also gonna get used up very quickly as well, you know? It's one of those positive negative things. It's a lot of metal that's to be had right there, but we're gonna spend it like mad. It's gonna be used up very, very quickly, basically. What are you doing, O'Donnell? Oh, you're picking up the bodies. Okay, that's good. No, O'Donnell, I'm gonna have you prioritize hauling this body, and then I'm going to have you prioritize hauling this metal. Man, and see, this one's only 10 pieces. How much pieces are left? There's a 15, and then the rest are 30. That's really unfortunate. 15 because I added up that 10 and that 5. Just so you guys know, I'm not losing my eyesight and going mad, seeing the wrong numbers, or maybe I am and I'm just not realizing it, but who knows. Oh, O'Donnell is our miner? Oh, whoops. You don't need to mine anymore, lady. Okay. Good work hauling all that, O'Donnell. Once you finish hauling that... Actually, everyone else will probably start hauling the stuff once So actually, I think I could have him prioritize mining, and I think it's got to be in this spot right there, because I think that is actually the closest mining spot. It's got kind of a roundabout walking way to go, but the only other one that's close by is this one, which has so much metal in it. It has so much metal. And in all honesty, that's actually probably... this is an idea that I just had that won't go into fruition, or however you pronounce that, for a while. But I think it might be a wise idea to eventually mine out all that metal, which will add a nice clear path to, dare I say it, use some power conduits to make another geothermal generator right there and connect that geothermal generator back to my base. I said dare I say it because I frickin' hate these power conduits, but obviously they definitely have their uses. Let's get one more solar panel up as well, because we can't afford a fourth one. You know what? This is a little unfortunate because obviously this is going to waste some time moving a lot of the stuff I've already hauled. But I think it might be a good idea. We'll do carpeting next, because carpeting is awesome. But I think it might be a good idea to mine out those two spots and then push all this one back. Because obviously I don't want my people to be moving very, very slowly whenever they try to get around this solar panel that I'll put right there. So it's an unfortunate thing, but I think that might be the best idea for me. A slave trader! Okay! I think we might want to buy a slave. So here's what we are going to do. We're going to make an equipment racks and put it right there. Honestly, I could probably keep that equipment racks there for... Actually, maybe I can't, because this is a prisoner bed right now. Let's mark that as a normal bed so we can make that equipment racks. And... God, I really do need to make an equipment racks room eventually, don't I? Let's instead actually sell it, or cancel that project, and we'll build 2 of them in here. We'll probably sell these eventually, once we actually get a designated equipment racks room. But for now, just so I could put my guns down, and then sell them to this traveling dude, because that might allow me to buy a slave. So let's have our depositor pistol there. And O'Donnell will deposit his pistol as well. That way we will have our 2 gunners, one of them being guns, and everyone, and then we could sell some weapons. Probably would actually be smart to have everyone equipped with a weapon right now. But I did receive a comment before. I have received a comment previously telling me, oh my god. Oh, those are weapons. And these are the weapons that I could sell. I was about to say, oh my god, these people are so cheap, but I misclicked. Let me see. Who is our best talker? Riggs. Okay, Riggs, you are going to stop doing all that for right now. And you're gonna open some communications right here. And we are getting so much food! I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure these are only 5 apiece. Yeah, only like 5 to 12 apiece. But, like... If those numbers keep adding up, you guys are 100% right, and we'll be able to sell that for so much. And he's buying it for a lot, too, so let's go ahead and sell, how about 42 as of now? We'll keep ourselves over 200. So, go ahead and commence that trade. Then, honestly, we might not... we still need to sell our weapons. There's an assassin. Probably don't want the assassin. A con artist would be really cool because he's pretty good at shooting as well. But his social skill is very high. So that might be where we'll want to aim for this dude. God, they are all so expensive. How good is this assassin? 17? I don't think I've ever seen shooting that high. That's crazy. Man, oh man. Also, super helpful hints that I got recently in regards to this screen right here. I complained in the past saying that I wish we had, like, the markers that we see in overview to tell us whether or not they could do the skills. But actually, in a way, we do. Sorry, Riggs, you gotta go back to communications here. Because apparently, whenever these skills are grayed out, like if they're gray, that means that they can't do them, as opposed to being, like, white. Like, for example, like social, melee, and shooting, they're all darker gray, even though they're a higher number than this one. Like, you would imagine that the higher numbers would be brighter. The reasoning, and that's actually how I expected it as well, but it's basically whether or not they can even do that skill. So that's an interesting thing to know. That dude was violent. Who was violent? Was it the con artist? That sucks! I really want that con artist, but I don't want him to be getting mad at all my people. Wait, what the hell? Oh, we must have picked up more food. I was wondering why we didn't actually sell anything. So let's see, what to do now? Oh, Donald, my good sir. Why don't you haul and haul like mad? I would rather have you haul, because then we could start selling all that stuff to that dude. I would love... Ah, Fear Tech, our last thing to research. Then guns will be out of a job, unfortunately. In fact, let's actually give guns a little bit of a thing to do. Let's, here, you could wait to rest, Reed. I just want you to put down your Uzi. That way tomorrow guns can take it and be a happy man with a gun. Or a more powerful gun, I should say. Slave trader, please do not leave within this night. I want to sell you a lot tomorrow morning. What happened to our hydroponics table here? Am I going mad? Maybe we just didn't build one. I don't know. They can't run out, can they? Maybe the fire destroyed it? I don't know. I'm really baffled by that. That's weird. So let's see, we still have a couple of things to do right now, one of which, as I mentioned previously, I want to sell that and move the dumping area right there, a tad bit closer against the wall. Then we'll prioritize hauling all of that metal, scrap, because I don't want that metal there, because it'll just make it harder for our solar panels to be placed throughout that area. I should also for sure start finishing off these metal tiles that I'm putting through here. I think that should be about enough. I can definitely cancel the one that's there because we don't need any on those scrap beds or dumping areas, and then a couple more along there. And that will make me feel like those solar panels will be safe, at least safe from any damage that fire can deal to them. So let's get rid of that. What do we want to prioritize after getting all of that stuff done? Or maybe even for to some degree while we get all that done. Let's let our people eat. Then I'll have, who is our good talker again? I forget. With our 2 R's, it's a little hard for me to remember. Riggs. Riggs is the good talker, and she's already in this room. That's awfully nice of you to, go in there. Really just coincidence, but still. It makes me feel like she's being nice to me. So I feel pretty confident selling at least one of these guns. So let's sell one pistol. Oh, look at the price that went up. Went up so high after I sold it. What a big old jerk. And we'll sell a hell of a lot of this. Let's sell 150. See how well that goes for us. That gives us so much! Holy crap, guys! You have shown me the, how much of a fool I was. Let's go ahead and get this con artist. That's gonna give us a really good social dude. Probably should have double-checked his traits just to make sure everything. But oh, yeah, he can't warden. He's a con artist that won't talk to people. That's stupid. Oh man. Okay, well that's fine because the main reason I bought him actually wasn't to be a warden, but to have him handle all of our like marketing disputes with traders that fly by. I presume even though he can't be a warden that he should still be better than Riggs when it comes to that. So we'll make him an additional miner. Be nice to get 2 of those even though he's not very good at it. And I think that's fine. Yeah, that should be fine and dandy. He'll just be hauling, repairing, and cleaning whenever he's not mining, so that makes me feel pretty confident about that. We do still have a lot to mine over here. Our people need to get back into this. It's, no, that's hauling. Go to the mining one. And select to mine out all that. We probably don't need to mine out those two right there, right? At least I don't think. Oh, and we need to haul this. Where did this debris come from? Was that debris always there? I'm confused. Let's get rid of any of the debris that's sitting on our little metal walkway. So that's going to be that bunch of it right there, because that's just going to be really frustrating for us to handle, as one would expect. Let me see. What do we want to do from here on out? Guns! Guns! You have nothing to do because you're all done with all of your research, but you're going to go ahead and take that Uzi there, my friend, because you're quite effective with it. And, who else do I want to use weapons? Riggs, since you're in there, you're going to use a gun. And how about Reed? I think she used a gun before, and she was pretty effective with it, so I feel confident in her skills or capabilities or any of that like. We really could even sell some more food right now. I think, the con artist, where are you? Mr. Con Artist? You're gonna go sell some more food. Let's bring ourselves down to 100 again, because we have all of this to haul in there. So I feel confident selling around 100. Just about there. Yeah, exactly 100. That's perfectly fine. Freaking awesome. We're not exactly rich, again, but, you know, we're over the starting amount, so we're in a very good spot in regards to gold. A traveler is passing by. Okay, a deep space miner. Oh, I thought that was marine for a second, and I was about to be really happy, because I would like some more, people effectively skilled in combat, even though I kind of passed one up. Maybe if before that slave trader leaves and I get to 4,000 cash, I think it would be very wise to pick up that assassin or whoever it was. There was someone who was skilled in combat who the slave trader was selling, who I would absolutely love to pick up. What are you doing, dude? You going back to mining? Okay, good sir, good sir. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with your current choice in life. So let me see, what is this all about? Raiders have landed nearby. Okay, more raiders, and there's 4 of them. That's a tad bit scary, because we don't have 4 guns. What am I saying? Partially because I sold one, but you know, we'll just have to manage fine with all that. What do they have? An Uzi? Oh god, the incendiary launcher, a pistol, and a pump shotgun. This right here is a threat, and quite a threat at that. They are very, very well manned right now. So you know what I think it's a good idea to try out? I think it's just about time we tried this blasting charge idea. Once our people get back, we are going to make an individual room. Place it right here. Possibly. What do I want to do? I don't know how these blasting charges work, actually. Let's read the description. Detonates on command. Okay. That makes me imagine that I just, like, click a button and it activates. Hopefully I'm not completely wrong about that. If I'm completely wrong about that, I could die. It's really nice that they show the radius. So here's what I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking we create a room right here. Put 2 sandbags in this room. Create a wall with a door right there. This is obviously going to waste a bit of metal, because, I'm gonna be blowing it all up. But we'll set a blasting charge right next to the door. Once they come and start beating at the door, maybe even we'll put it on the other side of the door. I don't know. Once they arrive, get ready to attack us. We'll blow them all to Kingdom Come. We won't have the better defense because they have all this scrap right here, rock debris right here. I don't know. It's an interesting situation. Basically, our plan is we're going to try to use these blasting charges to our greatest advantage, especially since we don't have any turrets. We really should have at least 1 turret right now. It's unfortunate that we don't, but you know, we'll try to work on that as quickly as possible once all this is handled. But we're just gonna create some kind of defensive room, place a blasting charge in there, and plan things out as they go. But I think I might go into more depth in regards to that in the next episode, because it's about time we stopped. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the Egg Scrambled Gamer, and I will see you all next time.